Welcome back to Techcraft, everybody. It's been a while since the last video I did here. The reason for that is I've had people staying at my house. It's kind of difficult to record while you've got people around. Constant interruptions, and you can't be as loose as you normally are. So I've just held off, and I've been working at the island. So let me take you around and show you what I've done. First thing is I got a bunch of the villagers out of the breeding cell. Pardon me, and I've just put two like this. Except for him, he was being an arsehole, so I decided he can be alone. And him. Now they don't really sell anything that's worth it. It's just sort of, this is meant to be a mock-up marketplace type thing, so they're not really useful. You know, like, it's cheaper just to make an iron axe. It wouldn't make much sense. A few of the leftover ones are in here. That's where they're pretty much going to stay until I build more estates, which I've decided that I'm going to build an apartment complex of some kind. Don't ask me why I did this. I don't know why. I'll let you know when I figure it out. Moving on down here. This building is complete in terms of all my basic machinery and power and whatnot that I need so far. And now I'm going to need to do quite a few upgrades. So when that time comes, I'll get into that. But yeah, I have all my basic machines set up. That works pretty well, although I know I'm going to get rid of this setup because it's quite annoying. Let's deal with these. No, they look pretty... Concentrating on that. He's not. Oh, by the way, spawner room. This is where we keep all our spawners that we found over the time. And if you come down here, and that sometimes happens, where one of the spawners lets one of them out. Can't really be stopped. I don't go there much, so it's not really a problem. This is what I was working on and just finished as of yesterday, in fact. This is my spawner, or my XP farm. It has a tier 5 skeleton spawner in there, so it's pretty much just a... Oh, that is there for a reason. I'll get into that in a minute. So we'll just let a few out. A sword if we can. Is that it? That's it. They usually take about 1.5 hits. I had originally 6 default skelly spawners up there, or vanilla spawners up there, and the way that I would activate them is I'd just sit up there, go AFK for a couple of minutes, come back, do my business with a soul shard and whatnot, and then, yeah, do that. Now this little guy, what I've got is, now normally apparently you can't just, there is no attack command with a turtle. So what I had my mate do is write me up a Lua script, and I'm getting that today, and he's going to sit there and smack at them for a while, and I'm pretty much just going to sit at the front here and just go AFK and reap the rewards type thing. So that's what's going on with that. It's pretty good. I haven't clocked it yet, but it doesn't take very long at all. I have a portal gun too, by the way, and what's really cool about the portal gun is if you come over here, through the gauntlet, boing, lots of creepers, boing. As you can see, I'm building up my cows, building up a tier 5 cow shard. Reasons for that is I'm going to make a killing machine, that's very loud, a killing device thing in spawn, and that's going to be a food and leather factory. Right. I have these, and no, I did not make them, in fact. I found them in spawners. I went on a big, like a 1.5 day, 2-day expedition, finding caves and whatnot in Twilight, and I basically did that with an X-ray machine. Good news is I only blew myself up about 9 times, which actually is pretty good for me. You'd be surprised how many times you can make the same mistake over and over again. Me, I do it quite often. So yeah. Soulforge, because I was making vile swords. I got really ripped off with a lot of them in chance. So at the end of the day, I think I just used that, which had... No, not that one. I had like a Soul Stealer 4, and that really did help quite a lot. It only took probably about 4 hours to build up a tier 5 soul shard, so that went really well. A lot of wither skeleton skulls. 2 creeper heads. What other ones do I have here? Enderman. I should really make it a point to keep that on me at all times and kill an Enderman when I come across one, but I never remember to do that. Right, let's get rid of this stuff. And no, actually, you come with me. You come with me. I've been putting out security guards out here. But one thing I noticed is they just kind of walk back over there. I think it's because they detect villagers, but, you know, whatever. Poof. Go. I missed one, didn't I? Yeah, thought so. Also, the reason that I'm using Thumium... I'm really failing here. Thumium gear now is... I found out the perks using it. Now, the perks are, it has exactly the same uses as... the fuck? Same uses as iron, but the enchanting ability of gold. So there's your payoff. I am really failing right now. I'm failing to understand why this isn't working. Ah, big dope. So they're just going to roam around, and of course he's going to wander back over there. Today what I wanted to do is, I know I need to get a quarry up and running again. We all know how that works, so I'm not going to bother filming that. Because I'm actually running quite low on resources, ignoring the fact that I have quite a lot of blocks. That's running low in my mind. You're not meant to be in there, neither are you. I like to keep a lot of things, basically. Yeah. This is some of the stuff I found on my Twilight expedition. Steel leaf, which you can use to craft things. That's what I had on me. A few music discs, a work cart. Ooh, I fought a Naga in there too. A big snake, basically. And it wasn't overly that difficult, he just moved too quick. And he's in sort of like an arena, and around the arena he has these cool blocks that has shapes and stuff in it. I'll see if I can... Like it's meant to go... I was actually going to excavate it all. It goes like that sort of thing. It's just meant to be little faces and whatnot, so it's good. It's probably good decorative blocks, and I don't know why they're in there. They should be in my miscellaneous building materials box. It's my quarry, which I don't need yet. What else? Torchberries, liverroot, cocoa beans, raven's feathers, fireflies. Magic map, which we couldn't get working. Which we were quite pissed about too, by the way. Also, the Twilight video. Now, on my end, TFC was really, really low in the video. Wasn't low in my head. I could hear him clear as day, but for some reason, yeah, he come out really low. So I don't really want to put it out because it's kind of almost me talking to myself. So if you want to watch that video, just click the annotation, whatever you want to call them, that pops up right now probably, and go and watch that. That was pretty fun. Actually, it wasn't fun because we were both tired as all shit, and we just both wanted to get it over and done with. And you know, now most of the time it's really just me and Ed on the server. Well, most of the time it's actually me because he's got, you know, more things than I do. I don't really do anything anymore. Except, you know, play on here, really. I need a game that I can do. I'm trying to find something that I can make a Let's Play out of. You know what I mean? Somebody's got something that's already been done a million times before. You know, I wanted to do a Skyrim Let's Play and then I couldn't get this stupid bloody thing to work. I just don't know what to make a Let's Play out of. I know I got my Alien Squadron Marines, which I've got to upload, which I'll probably set to upload after this. Yeah, I'm just sort of running out of things to do. Don't know what to do. But we are on the search for new Techcraft members. There are requirements. One is you have to be a YouTuber. You have to make a Let's Play out of this sort of thing. This is a Let's Play server, so if you get on here, you're agreeing that you're going to do a series out of it. That's the point of it. Yeah, basically. So, not any old Joe can join. Yeah, pretty much. That's the gist of things. You know, I really am running out of things to talk about right now. I have no idea what to do. I seem to have hit a snag in what to do. I kind of wish that I had more activities with Minecraft and not just Techcraft, you know, because Techcraft's the only server I'm on. It's the only time I play Minecraft. I don't play vanilla anymore. I don't intend to play vanilla. I played the hell out of it to a point where I can't even look at it. So that's what's going on with that. And that's actually quite annoying. But yeah. So that's what's going on with that. I basically don't have anything to do. I don't know what to make a Let's Play out of. I want to start making DayZ videos again, but if anybody plays DayZ, you know what that's like. It's just impossible to get a good steady Let's Play out with that game being the way it is with hackers, and I just have constant problems with servers, you know, bad rejections, and server rejections, and wrong versions, and 9 times out of 10 I'll join a server and get really good loot and then join it again the next day and I've lost everything for no apparent reason whatsoever. So in terms of DayZ, I'm waiting for standalone. I'm not going to play WarZ. WarZ is a piece of shit. It's as simple as that. Always will be until they change company, which I think is what Sergey should do. He should literally sell the rights to that game to a company and see if they want to take it, keep it, you know, keep it going, or what. But yeah, it's not a good game. Oh, here's something we can do. I'm going to make some wrath lamps, because that's pretty much all I can figure out to do. And apparently these things are highly flammable. We need more people on the server. There's just not enough. Hang on. Sorry about that. Garbage man was coming. And he's leaving now, so still going to make a bit of noise. Yeah, we need more people on the server. There's just not enough socializing. There's nobody here, basically. And I know that it's because, you know, TFC has other series. I understand that completely. Don't get me wrong about that. But it would be good to have other people here. Alright, now apparently what you do is you put a block down. Let me get the igniter. And anything within a large radius gets set on fire apparently, so that's why you got to do it like this. I have no idea when the cutoff point is, if there is a cutoff point, or it just stops. Does it burn? Oh, okay. Block of dark iron. And then you get dark iron ingots. Cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, what we'll do is we'll be intelligent about this. And why I want RAF lamps is apparently if... No, not if, but the light that it emits is a very large radius. I'm not sure how many blocks it covers, but I know it would cover quite a bit. And I want that. Oh shit, fudge. That didn't last long at all. 11 uses, far out. Got a pretty light show. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Basically, I'm running out of things to do. Oh shit. I don't know what to do anymore. I was thinking about starting an adventure map, but I actually find them to be quite boring. I don't know why, but yeah, I just can't do it. I had the Far Cry 3 adventure map, and I tried the From Ashes adventure map, and you know, they're awesome maps. Kudos to the guys who made them, absolutely, but they don't hold interest for me. And this is a really strange thing for me, because I have 493 games on Steam, and I can't figure out what to play, what to do a Let's Play out of, because at the end of the day it all depends on if people are going to watch it, you know. I see zero point in putting out videos that nobody watches. It makes no sense. It's a waste of your time. Yeah, like I wouldn't be doing this if nobody watched my videos. But the view counter says that you guys do watch the stuff, and that's cool. I don't know if it's actually my subscribers that watch it, because nobody really says anything in the comments section, and usually there's the same amount of likes, which I think is usually the same people. I so did not look at you. Piss off, you twerp. No, I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Fuck off. Yeah. It's like I have 30 subscribers. I had 32, but 2 of them went missing. By the way, if you do plan on unsubscribing, you know, that's cool. It's your own thing, but at least tell me why. But TFC said that sometimes YouTube actually unsubscribes people from other people. I don't understand why YouTube would do that, but YouTube is a derp most of the time, so it makes sense. But yeah, if you do plan on unsubscribing, just pop me a message and let me know why, then I can maybe work on it. But yeah, once the views stop, I stop. It's going to be like that, you know. There's no point putting out videos nobody watches. There are some YouTube channels out there that I've seen that has, you know, some guy has like 70 videos up and they all have 0 to 5 views, and I'm thinking, why are you doing this? That is literally a waste of your time. I started doing this because I wanted to keep playing Minecraft, because I was getting bored by myself. So that's why I started doing it. I never did it for the intention of getting sort of big on YouTube, because, well, unless you started playing Minecraft when it first came out, you've got Buckley's are getting big most of the time. It's like all the Minecraft guys and all those big famous YouTube Minecrafters. The reason they're all famous is because they started playing it when it first came out. And the people that was also involved, like Good and all that sort of stuff, helped. So me starting to play Minecraft and doing a series at the time I did wasn't really smart. But it only took the first 3 months, I believe, to get up to late 20s worth of subscribers. So I was obviously doing something right. I don't know what it was, but obviously, TFC really did inspire me to start, because I knew him long before I intended on doing it, and he really did help. I know a lot of my subscribers come from him, so that's really cool. But one of the things that does make sense, and I can actually say this on TFC's behalf, is he has something like 2 and a bit thousand subscribers. Where is that 2,000 and bit views? You know what I mean? I don't understand why people subscribe to somebody and then not watch their videos. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. His videos get a couple hundred views, and he's got a couple, just over 2,000 subscribers. He should have way more views. And I think most of it is literally YouTube, with that stupid layout they have now. It almost makes it impossible for you to see your lower, type channels, ones that aren't huge and have 1 million subscribers and whatnot, because YouTube promotes the big people kind of thing. Like Ray William Johnson, yay, what a fucking talentless piece of... Sits here and talks shit about shit and gets millions of dollars over people who work hard. That's where it's not right. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's like in real life, but I'm basing this off his YouTube persona. All he does is just literally... All he does is talk crap. It's as simple as that. And he makes millions. Is that fair? Hell no. But is that the way it goes? Unfortunately. I think anybody can do what he does. So, and that is because he's appealing to the lowest common denominator, which is stupid people, unfortunately. People who like caca poopy type stuff, fart jokes and all that nonsense. But that's the way the world is now. So that's sort of something we have to deal with. But it's not really that fair to people who try to work hard in their videos. Yeah. Oh, shit. No recipe means that's probably a VonDoomCraft thing. Yeah. And that's pretty much broken. But let's quickly make one and see how much light this thing actually emits. So that's easy enough. Silver. No idea what silver. Oh, by the way, this is the Sphax texture pack. If anybody watches, Generic B and B Dubs, then you would know what this texture pack is. Link in the description. 2 glass panes. And the reason I'm using it is because it's a change. I am really sick of not having glass, so that's sandstone, so... Wait, is that sand? Was that sand? Ah, fuck. Sand. Okay. And we're going to use the machine room for this because otherwise it takes too long. What else did I need? That's it. Yeah, so that's my whole 2 cents on the current YouTube situation. A, I'm running out of things to do. B, it's getting harder and harder to record things because I don't have anything to do. I can sit here and, build things, but where does that go? You know what I mean? And also, it's hard for me to play games now because I am a very old gamer. I started on the Super Nintendo, and I've just gone through everything, and it's very rare for a game to hold my interest, so to speak. There are not many games out there that do. So yeah, but maybe with the up-and-coming games, like I'm definitely going to start doing DayZ again. Absolutely, DayZ is one of my all-time favourite things. It's just at the current moment, it's a very hard thing to make a series out of. You know, if anybody watches Frankie, you know, even he has trouble doing it because of the hackers and the whatnot. And it is a problem, you know, but anybody who says, oh, DayZ's it's full of hackers and you just can't do anything, well, you know, go play WarZ, mate. If you want the definition of what problems are, go play WarZ. You know, maybe down the track I might try that game in a year and a half or so and see what they've done. You know, obviously I'll try it then. But now it's just, no, it's literally not worth my time. DayZ, however, definitely. I cannot wait till Standalone comes out. That's going to be fun as shit. I just hope they don't change it too much. There's been a few screenshots and notes on what's coming in, and they're using motion capture for the zombies now, so, you know, and the reason that, okay, let me get you something straight. The zombies in DayZ are not bad because of DayZ. Okay, they're bad because of Arma 2. Arma 2 engine is a piece of shit. It is just a horrible engine. You can just do a lot of things with it, but it's just crap. Everything in it is, it's just a buggy engine. Which is why they're not making Arma 3 on it, obviously. DayZ, however, standalone, I believe, is being made in, believe it or not, a flight engine or something like that. A flight simulator engine type thing. I don't know why, but I know that it's not the current Arma 2 engine. I know that for a fact. So yeah, they're using motion capture for all the zombies, animations and whatnot. So we won't have that zigzag pattern, which by the way was just patched. There is no more zigzagging, or at least they've made it so they don't do it as much, basically. If anybody's, you know, knows DayZ, which I think everybody knows what DayZ is. If you don't, you've been living under a rock. Alright, now the best way to judge this is, obviously it can't be daytime, which it is. But alright, let's just do this, shall we? Let's go in the middle here. Whack it down. Holy fuck. Okay, well, that's quite a lot of light. Because what I wanted to do, okay, there you go, you can see on the map exactly how much, technically, it covers. So, I think that's how much it covers, but it looks like it covers a lot more than that. I think BL is light. Yeah, BL's light. So, light. I always forget the numbers that mobs spawn at. So I think a good, it's a good radius. Because what I wanted to use these for was, I don't know if I can break them, we're going to find out in a second. If I can't, I'm fucked. Okay, just hasn't got a break animation. Yeah, I'm going to post these around the map. I'm not going to use torches anymore, because you can see it's just little dots everywhere, and it's quite annoying. So I'm going to design some sort of cool looking lamp. And I wonder what the height limit is, because if I can have these, like if it works on a chunk sort of thing, you know, if I put it in the center of this chunk, it lights that chunk up. If that's the way it works, then that's cool, because I'm going to have them quite up a bit. And then the whole area will just be lit, and it'll be torch-free lighting. But that would take quite a while to do, because it took like an hour to clear all the grass, and I did even use sickles. But then it took even longer to go around and smack each individual torch. I spent so long looking for something, like if this thing would blow torches away. I don't know if it does, but does it? No. I was kind of hoping that I could just walk around and just blow everything away, like sort of like a grass blower or whatever those things are. But I'm not that lucky, so that didn't work exactly. But okay, that's cool. So these things emit tons of light. So what I'm going to do is find the center of the room here, which I believe this is it, and just whack that there. Whoa, okie dokie. Alright, no, that's cool. I quite like that. What's my light level? Okay, they ain't spawning in here, that's for damn sure. So yeah, wrath lamps are pretty damn cool. You just saw how to make them. Fairly simple, apart from the fact that you need to be a bit into ThoMcraft, which I'm not, so all my ThoMcraft stuff comes from Ed. And apparently he's working his way up to a brain jar. Brain in a jar, brain a jar. What's it called? Brain. That's not how you spell brain, but hey. Yeah. So there's that in there. And what that does is it acts almost like an entity, a player entity. So, I'm copying Direwolf here, but if you build a spawner that spawns them, forces them to a kill point that you have the melee turtle doing, you know, smacking at them all day, the XP that will drop goes into that jar, and that becomes a collection jar. And what I'm going to do is that spawner over there is going to be constantly active. I'm going to see how quickly that turtle can knock off the skeletons first, because I don't want them to overflow and crash the server. So I might need to funnel them a little bit, have sort of like a timer or something, you know, like a ticker that turns the spawner on and off every so and so, and have the jar right next to it, and every couple hours I just walk over and whack it and reap the XP rewards. And if I left that going for about a day, if it doesn't have a limit, you know, it'd be like killing an Endar dragon, or quite a few of them. I would have at least a couple hundred XP, because that thing works pretty quickly. I am changing that design, by the way. I'm going to have a 9x9 box. So if I do, I'll actually map it out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn that into a box. Find the center point. You put a water source there, a water source there. A water source there, and a water source there, and what that will do, I think this is a 9x9, I'm not too quite sure it is actually, but yeah, it is. That will cause, and then you have basically the spawner in the middle, and then the drop point. That'll force anything that spawns in it to a center point, and it'll be nice and compact and won't look that big. The only reason that's that big is because I had 6 spawners in there, 3 on each side, and they float to a center point and drop down. That won't be the case with this. This will just be a 9x9, you know, trademark Direwolf 20. That's what that'll be. And the center collection point, or the center point, will be the drop point. So the spawner will just be here. They'll poof on the outsides and fall down, and that'll be nice and compact. So I'm probably going to end up tearing this down pretty soon. I have this over here which I brought from the Nether. I don't want to go too close to it, but right there is a blaze spawner. I couldn't put it in there because they ignore everything and they just continue to spawn. You can have as much light as you want, it won't help. You need to block them in. So yeah, that's what I did. I think water actually stops it from spawning, I'm not too sure. So that's the plan with that. And this area here I'm pretty much going to devote to spawner type arrangements. So the blaze spawner, I'm going to keep this spot as the main XP farm. The blaze farm, which will also act as a rod farm, blaze rod farm, which is a very good fuel source and is quite a common ingredient in most things. So that's going to be a really good thing to have. That's going to be here, also going to be constantly running. I'm thinking about running some pipes, because the design is the same one that Direwolf made. I'm going to run some pipes all the way back to the warehouse, underground of course. Just some stone transport pipes. I don't care how slow it moves. Might whack a gold pipe in there every now and again, but you know, it doesn't really bother me. And then just have that feeding into a chest. Probably a diamond chest, or 3, and just fill that up and then turn it off. I do believe that blazes actually drop the most XP of any mob. Do not quote me on that, but I think they do. Which is why they were always the most popular thing to make a spawner out of. Or an XP farm, sorry, out of. So, that's the plan with that. So, it's coming along. Slowly but surely. Alright, well, this episode's probably been going for about 90 minutes. But, yeah, I don't know what to do in terms of a Let's Play. What should I do? I know I always ask, let me know what you think, and then no one says anything. So it sort of just gets pushed aside again. But any game you name it, I've got it. I don't do strategy games, so don't ask me to play strategy games. I can't stand those things. Yeah. So, please tell me what to do, or what should I do, or recommendations, stuff like that, and I'll have a look at it. But other than that, this is pretty much all you're going to get from me. It's just dribble videos like this now, because it's getting harder and harder to come up with things. And obviously this being a Let's Play server would probably mean that if I did stop making a Let's Play out of this, I would probably have to leave. So I have to keep going with something. There's just not much to do. You know what I mean? This is the first problem I had with Minecraft. Is it gets to a point where what's next? And it's like, yeah, I can go to another location and then repeat the process. And despite Minecraft being a very open game, it is also, in the end, a very repetitive game. You can only do a certain amount of things once, and then it just sort of becomes the same thing over and over again. Because at the end of the day, it's still Minecraft. And we want to get the end going, but I want to get the end going because it's just something to do. But most of the time we have to wait for everybody. I mean, me and Ed can do it in any time, but then we've got Azaraiah Zee. He's not available all the time. And then whenever we're available anytime, he's not available, and it just gets to a point where, fuck it, let's just do it. So that's probably going to happen again. And if it does, who cares? I don't care anymore. I've got everything ready to go to the end, so we can get that done. I don't know why, but it's something to do. Kill an Ender Dragon, which is going to be a butt-ton easy with Feed the Beast, because you can just make so many overpowered, cool weapons. Like there's one in here, there's a gun. I just noticed. I want to make that for shits and giggles, but I need blaze stuff, so that's what I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can make a hunter's handgun, and there are also bullet types. There's more than that. There's a fire bullet, and there's a bunch of other cool bullets. I don't know what mod that is from, but we have a gun in the game. So count on me making the shit out of that. That's for damn sure. One mod that needs to be put into this is definitely the weapons mod. Makes a lot of cool weapons. Good melee weapons, makes a musket. So that's really, really cool. I wish that was integrated in the Direwolf 20 pack. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. That's the reason I haven't put out a video. I do have an Aliens Clone Marines video that I can put out, if anyone's interested in that. Game was a really big disappointment. I can literally say that it was a scam, because the product that you saw and then the product that you got was completely different. Anybody who knows anything about the game will know what I'm talking about. If you don't, just give it a little bit of research. Don't sit there and start yelling at me. But yeah, that's what's up with that. So I do have another video that I got. I'll put that out. I might record some more today. But yeah, okay. Well, yep. I'm gonna go make a coffee. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.